Hey guys, so I have a bunch of things that I want to talk to you about today, but you know how normally when you watch a video it falls into a specific topic or category, like it's a review or it's a haul or it's something, you know, where the video has a very specific title. Well, today I have a bunch of little things that I want to talk to you about that aren't necessarily connected to each other, so I don't know what I'm gonna call this video but I want to start doing that more, and I had suggested that a long time ago and a few of you said that you didn't like that idea, but really, how do you know unless you give it a chance? I really think that sometimes these types of videos are better because if you're not really interested in what I'm talking about, then if you wait a second, I'll be talking about something else. So it might actually be better and you might have more of a chance of finding something in the video that does interest you. So I'm going to be all over the place in this video, and I want to do more things like this where I'm just talking about lots of different subjects or objects and smaller bits of information, okay? Just a warning. So let's get started. All right, I've got a million things on the table in front of me that I want to talk about, and I seriously doubt that I'm going to get through all this, and that's why I said I want to do this more often, because I think my next video will have to be similar to today's video because there's no way I can get through all of this. So I'm just gonna begin with the first random thing. First thing I want to talk about is Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. Now, you've seen me use this and talk about it many times, because for a while there I was using this every single day, and then after a while I said that I wasn't that crazy about it and I just wanted to use it up, and that's why I was using it. Well, little did I know I was using it wrong. I didn't know that there was a right and wrong way to use this. I was just using this the way I used every other foundation I had ever used, which is I would normally put on some sort of a primer, then I would put on my foundation, then I would set it with a powder. Well, you're not supposed to do that with this. Apparently this is a cream to powder foundation, so you're not supposed to set it with a powder because it turns into a powder after a few seconds of being on your face. So if you put a powder on top of it, it's not going to look good, it's not going to feel nice, it's not going to have a very attractive finish. I don't know how I missed that. I guess I didn't watch any videos, any review videos, or it must not have been available for information about it. Maybe when they talked about this in advertisements or something, they didn't really say that. I don't know. But in any case, I have it on today. The only place where I put powder is I did put a little bit of powder on top of my concealer because I wear two different concealers, so I figured if I didn't have any powder on top of that, it might look crazy or not set up correctly. So I did put a little bit of powder just on top of my concealers, but the rest of my face doesn't have any powder, and wow, what a difference. What a difference it makes when you use a foundation correctly. But I don't know, this is the first foundation that I ever had that was a cream to powder formula, and I wish that I had known that before. Especially somebody with dry skin was setting a cream to powder foundation with more powder. Not a good idea when you have dry skin especially, so wanted to talk about and mention that. So I had used this every single day for the longest time, and I was going to use it up, and then I really didn't like it because of what I was doing, because I was using it wrong. So I think now I am going to go back to using it and use it up, because there can't possibly be that much left in here because I used it for such a long time. So I am going to use this now that I know how to use it correctly, probably until it's gone, and then use something else, because I have quite a few foundations and I really have been trying so hard this past year especially, not to buy and try a bunch of foundations because I already have a bunch of things. So I really want to try to get through some of them. I know I have been saying that for years, and then I can't resist, something new comes out and I want to try it, but I really want to try to get through some. I did get through some this year. I finished 2 bottles of L'Oreal True Match, the regular L'Oreal True Match, not the Lumi, because I still have a Lumi that I bought this year that I also want to use up this year. But yeah, I really want to try to get through my foundations this year and not buy any more or try any more until I get through some of the ones I have, because I'm so tired of wasting things and having to throw things away. So there's that. And then I also wanted to talk about, over the course of the last 3 days that I didn't make a video, on one of the days I went to use my Milani Shadow Eyes 12-hour wear eyeshadow in Almond Cream. Sometimes I like to use this as a base for my eyeshadow because it's really creamy. It's a perfect like beige type color, and it just makes a really nice base. And it was way too low in the container, so I sharpened it and I went to use it and it was really dry, and I was like, oh no, how is that even possible? The part that was above the top was so small that most of the product was contained within the tube, so it dried in the part of the tube that was still covered. So I thought, wow, how is that possible? So I tried to like work it into my finger and heat it up and thin it out and smooth it forward, and I didn't have much luck with that. So I probably am gonna have to throw this out, which pains me to do so because I did love this product before I had to sharpen it, and there's still a ton of product in there. So I don't know, maybe I'll play with it again one day. But did that ever happen to you guys? Because I have other Milani Shadow Eyes pencils and they've been sharpened and they're fine. They didn't get dried up like this one. So I don't know if it's just this color maybe that's more prone to getting dry or what the deal is, but I really want to try to figure out a way to make this work. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, I was so shocked. So okay, that is that. And then I got an email from Ulta, and this was about a week ago, and it said, you know, we value your business, blah blah blah. We want to give you an It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner for free because we appreciate your business. Just print out this coupon and bring it in and give it to the cashier, and you can get an It Cosmetics Gel Eyeliner for free with any purchase. So I was like, okay. So I've been really trying not to spend money because as I mentioned in a video recently, I had a lot of work done on my car. I got new tires, I got an oil change, blah blah blah. Spent $600 on my car, so I'm trying not to buy anything for a while till I can get caught up with that. But this was just, you know, too good to be true. An offer too good to be true. I've never tried anything by It Cosmetics before, so I really wanted to try this. So they give you like this little deluxe sample thing. Where did I put it? Here it is here. And there's what you get right there. It's just tiny little thing, and I'm not sure if you can sharpen this or not. I would imagine you can. Oh no, it's a twist up, that's what it is. It's a twist up. So I have that on my Tightline today. Oh, let me show you what I bought to get this. No, actually, I'm already talking about this, so let's continue. I haven't done a video for 3 days, and now I feel like I'm totally out of sync. All right, I'll put the other thing right in front of me so I'll remember. So I got this for free when I bought something, and I put this on my Tightline just a few minutes ago, and I really wasn't that impressed with it. I didn't feel like it went on that great. I mean, it's just a black gel eyeliner in pencil form. It's waterproof, and because it's waterproof, it will probably stay all day great in my tight line, but the application for the tight line, because that's the way I use things like this, wasn't as good as my Maybelline Master Kajal. Those eyeliners have spoiled me for pretty much everything else. I just love them so much. So I would say if funds are short and you got that coupon too from Ulta, you might not want to go in the store and buy something just to get this for free if you know, if you're trying to not buy makeup for whatever reason. So you might want to pass on it because it's not really anything that great or special. I could have done without it. So what did I go in there and buy to get that? This thing that I bought to get that I really do like a lot, and I hadn't tried one of these before. It's one of Essence's Effect nail polishes, and you know how Sally Hansen had come out with that sugar line of polishes that the texture felt like sugar or like gritty when you touched it when it was dry, and it just gave your nails like a sparkly effect. This is basically the same thing. Well, I had never tried one of the Sally Hansen ones, but when I saw the Essence ones in the store, the way the light was hitting them, they were gorgeous. And I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I said, this is definitely what I'm going to get the free It Cosmetics eyeliner. So these are $2.99 a piece, which, you know, good price. The one that I picked out is called Baby, You're a Firework. Sound familiar? It's a line from a Katy Perry song, so I thought that was interesting that they chose that name for this one, because OPI did a line of polishes that Katy Perry was involved in, endorsed, and the one that was similar to this was also a pink, sparkly, gritty nail polish. So yeah, and that one cost a heck of a lot more than this one did. But anyways, here's what it looks like, and I was curious about it, so I had to try it out, but I didn't want to go crazy with it. And it's essentially a special effects top coat, so you don't use just this on your nails, you put something else on as a base. So yesterday I had painted my nails with Essie Au Naturel, which is just a nude polish that looks like that. One of my, I don't know if I bought this the end of December or the beginning of January, I'm not sure, but this was one of my absolute favorite nail polishes that I have bought in the last year. This should have been in my favorites video, but I don't know. I may have bought it like the first week of January. I think that's why I didn't include it. But I love, love, love this polish so much. Anyway, I've used this before, but I repainted my nails with it yesterday, and it has a slight pink tinge to it. It's a nude, but it's got a ever so slight pink tinge to it. So I thought, oh, perfect, I'll put the Essence Effect nail polish on as an accent nail. So that's what I did. So the Essence one is on my ring finger on top of the Essie Au Naturel. So really, really enjoy this. And there was one in this line that was a dead ringer for a Nails Inc special effects top coat that I have. And of course Nails Inc is much more expensive. And I think that one that I'm talking about might even be discontinued. So anyway, my point is, have a look at this line if you haven't tried it. They're only $2.99 a piece. So if you really feel like getting something new in the way of nail polish, I recommend this. I think it's really, really pretty, and it went on beautiful. It dried great. Excellent. Also, I think when I did my favorites video for 2014, I think I did forget to talk about nail polish, so I wanted to recommend the Essie Au Naturel, but I also wanted to mention this because this was limited edition, but I think I bought it the last week of December. There is a collection out by L'Oreal that's limited edition that is tied in with the 50 Shades of Grey movie. I know OPI has one, I know Makeup Forever has a special collection for that. Everybody's got tie-ins with this movie for some reason. But this polish is Masked Affair from that collection by L'Oreal. And if you see this display, get it, you can thank me later. This is the most amazing holographic polish that I've... Probably the best holographic effect polish that I've used that didn't chip the next day. So it's a good polish, but you get a real strong hollow. And it's only like $5 for this. But it's gorgeous, gorgeous. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm the real Mrs. The Doll on Instagram. There's a picture on there that I really captured the holographic image really well in that picture, so you can see what that looks like on. I have a bunch more stuff to talk to you guys about, and I think I'm probably getting close to that mark where my memory card is getting full. So the only other thing I think I'm going to try to cram into today's video is that I just want to say that the new Milani matte lipsticks, I told you in a previous video that they were limited edition. They're not. They're permanent. So you don't have to go crazy looking for those. But it occurred to me when I was getting ready this morning that the Maybelline Creamy Matte lipsticks are pretty similar in a lot of different ways, but I love them both, but I think I have to give the edge to the Maybelline ones. Like, if I was only going to buy one or the other, in terms of application and the finished look. But one thing that they have in common is the nudes from both these lines look fine on me. And I always had trouble wearing the pale nude colors, but for some reason, something about this formula on these two lines of lipsticks, I can wear them and they don't make me look dead. So if you've always had a hard time wearing nude lipsticks, try out either the Maybelline or the Milani matte lipsticks that, you know, have come out recently. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And they have two different shades too to pick from. Both lines have 2 shades of nudes. Actually, the Maybelline one has 3 shades of nudes. And they all look good on me. And I'm not sure why, but I feel like they're those universal type nudes that everybody can wear, which is so rare. Alright, I'm going to end this here because I have a ton more stuff to talk to you guys about, so I'll have to pick it up in the next video. And I'll see you next time, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.